What's up?
What's up, man? Oh, brother, you can broadcast. It's cool. I broadcast too, so it's cool. You live in LA or something? You a Lakers fan?
Yes, sir.
So where do you live? LA?
No, I live in New York.
Oh, you live in New York. Okay. That's okay. Are you from LA, or you just grew up liking the Lakers?
I just grew up ready.
All right. Hey, I don't judge. Hey, my kids.
Hello, everybody.
They were all born in Houston, but none of them like the Texans.
NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards
one's
kickoff,
a Vikings fan, one's a Vikings fan, one's a Giants fan, the other one's an Eagles fan.
It's McCown's Jets going up against Manning's Giants.
Yep, and I'm a Jets fan.
From just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford, we are just about set for football on EA
I'm one of the
Sports
Texas fan in my
from
family.
MetLife Stadium. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their men in blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with their rivals and co-tenants here in the building, the New York Jets.
Oh. Yeah, you don't want to get him hurt.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now Manning. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
From the gun, it's Manning. And that is incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Yeah. I agree.
Here's Forte.
Right.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole
scared
for
me
a
was the
split second.
Yeah, but
scared
he
me
dried
was
up
the
pretty
15-minute
quickly, didn't it?
quarters.
Closed fast.
Again they run. Again it's Forte. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they
I
keep
think he's
clearing
got
holes like
the
that,
injuries
it could be a
ramped
long
up
night
too much.
defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be
I already
a
lost
very
2
long
running
night for
backs.
the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, here we go. Blue, line it. Blue, line it. Check 39.
Wow.
On second down, Forte. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
319.
McCown looks to throw on 3rd.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they let you throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt.
Did I get it?
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So there you go, partner. How about that?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
That will tie the all-time record set by Matt Prater of the Broncos back in 2013.
And you know what?
That's what I'm saying. I
From
think I have to
64,
wait behind me.
that was like breaking DiMaggio's streak or breaking the 4-minute mile of Bannister. Tom Dempsey, 63. That was a legendary number. So to top that here, even if it just ties the record, pretty darn awesome.
Strong left. Strong left. Hey, gun. Hey, gun.
Throwing on first down is Manning. A quick hitter complete. It's Shepard. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. A defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They go play action here on first down. The middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Throwing is Manning. A screen here to Vereen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Now let's go.
On the draw, McCown leaves it to Forte. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Gets me these damn plays.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Here's McCown. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And all the way down to the 39. A big play there on the ground by Forte. 41 yards on the ground. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
All right, here we go.
Now McCown on the bootleg. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Hurry up, here we go.
They fake the give to Forte. Now McCown eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. 3 yards left to grab here on third down.
Hurry up. Hey. 4 down.
They go back to the ground attack here. It's Forte. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run. So now a little soul
I had the lane, damn
And
it.
for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He made his first. This
Oh,
47 yards out. And look at this. Catanzaro
I know.
misses it left.
I know.
It's no good. And this
Son of
score
a
will
bitch.
stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Right. Hey, gun. I don't even know why this team showed up. Zebra. Hey, check 24. Watch right. Alert 3.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Manning going to throw. Steps away. Looking middle.
Why would
and
you
it's
swat it?
incomplete.
Why would
They
you
were trying to
swat
get
it?
it there to Sterling Shepard. That'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Yeah. Right.
Double tight, guys, double tight. No. 3 down.
They'll run with Darkwa. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the
love my
39.
safeties.
He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The whole game. So I got to make sure I got them all in there.
Shotgun now for Manning. It falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st down, this is Forte. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They fake the give. Now McCown. Now and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And who's got it? The Giants.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Manning. It's caught, Shepard. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. First and goal here from the 9.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Darkwa. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Orleans Darkwa. taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
He should have turned. I'll be honest with you. He should have turned the injuries off in preseason.
End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
In my other league, we played preseason. We turned the injuries off. We turned them off
and
during the
send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight. Thursday, September 7th is when it all begins. The top 2 seeds in the AFC playoffs last year, Kansas City at New England, will be there at Foxborough. And then some great matchups on Sunday the 10th as well.
And 2 more on Monday night, Saints, Vikings, Chargers, Broncos.
Complete outright to Kurz. And he's got room. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jermaine Kurz, 75 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be fielded at the 6.
No.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the score.
The Jets, they may not have the best. They're fast.
Some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning going for the deep ball. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't
someone else got hurt?
3rd. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Manning. He finds Beckham complete.
Damn, he was double covered.
He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get farther out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Yeah, they're still playing.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3 down.
Now Darkwa. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll run again now with Darkwa. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Zebra.
Come on, Belly.
Oh, that we do that.
Now Manning on the bootleg.
Oh!
Rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Manning. And Ingram holds it in. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Jeez.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
To throw, it's Manning. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing.
Now Manning throwing on second down. Flush to his right.
Oh!
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're trying to dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Manning. Steps away. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
And Rosas puts this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And New York set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On the carry, this is McGuire. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
McCown throwing on 2nd. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right
No!
side. So the long attempt falls innocently
Damn
to the
it, this guy
ground, and it
cannot
brings up
run. I
third.
cannot freaking...
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown
that was
from
good
earlier,
defense.
trying to keep him in the rhythm. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now let's go. Bleed it. No. Check. Patriot. Over.
McCown.
No! Wrong
A
place to
throw,
throw.
but incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but
It was either that or
underthrown balls,
the
I think,
receiver
are the
was open.
toughest
I
ones
just
to come back
let
and
him too
get
far,
because
pushed it
usually
in low.
your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Beckham. Dances by him. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
To throw is Manning. On the move to his left. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. He'll heave this deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Manning now on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a handoff looking right.
Oh, God, he got the block.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
It was a good block.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, Perkins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. Into the red zone now. Manning.
Oh!
And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
What'd you say?
They certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I did.
And on 2nd and 10 now. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Ooh.
He lost 2 and
He
it
had
brings
that
up
itch.
4th.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shake it up on the play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Double tight. Hurry up, here we go. Green.
To throw is McCown. And this is caught by Curse. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Unreal.
Here we go now. Blue line it.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep
not
left
where I
side.
wanted.
It's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
No!
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Hey, it's our house. Bill, set. Go blue 80. 56 to Mike.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job
Nice
here just to fight his
one.
way back
Damn.
to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Manning to throw on second down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
56. Blue 88. 56. Heads up. Hey, gun. Kill. Turn up. Zebra.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh!
He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh my God!
And he'll be down deep into Jet territory. They're able
Oh
to convert
my
on 3rd down.
God.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh
Well, we know he's
my
got the speed there. He
God.
needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
Oh.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage
Unreal.
to the 7. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Manning to throw on second down.
Oh,
And that one
why
was
can't I
nearly
pick up the
picked.
ball?
Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
On play action, it's Manning. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away
It
with
was. It was
points.
a nice
And
ass
now to
catch.
kick this
Shit.
one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Yeah, they are.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front, as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, that's right. We got to
they will not get a chance.
Yep. Yeah, so's my guy. Yeah, all my stars are still in there. Yeah, they don't. It's in the 4th quarter. We gotta put them back in. Okay.
as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run with McGuire. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. Here we go now. Green, 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Damon Harrison breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
I know. Dang it. Jesus.
Strong right. Hurry up, here we go.
Curse goes in motion right. Play clock winding down.
Hey, I need one over here.
Snap comes at 1. McCown.
No, he was
And
there.
he's going to go down again. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Unreal.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
3-19.
And he motions the wide receiver. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to
was like,
6.
what are you
I'm a
doing?
good defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As
I was
they
like,
head to
what
the
are you
field
doing?
now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Now McGuire takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Let's go.
From midfield, here's McCown. He's got his man. It's Curse. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down near the 42. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Jets on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
All right, here we go.
Here's McGuire. And the ball is
No, he was down. He was down.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
You know, this is the regular season, partner. We've been talking about just how costly a mistake that was. But probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
That's all I wanted. All I wanted was that review.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. All right, here we go.
After the fumble, McCown. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go. Over. Watch it now, Barney.
Back to the air on 2nd down. McCown.
No,
and
God
that'll
dang
be
it, Cal.
incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Watch it now, Barney.
Working from the gun, McCown.
Yes.
He's got Curse. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Yeah, he was.
Watch tight end. All right, here we go.
Throwing on first is McCown. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
I know you were.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here's McCown.
Oh,
here it's complete.
God dang it.
He lost 4 there.
I know.
And it's 3rd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Now let's go. 3-19.
And the wideout in motion. Again, it's McCown. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Red zone opportunity.
Yeah, I think it is.
On 1st down, McCown. Curley's got it.
Oh.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Over! All right, here we go. Green, 39!
Here's McCown to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
What happened? Why did he... Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
First down and goal, the offense knocking on the door. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown.
Yes, he did.
It's the fullback punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
We'll make sure you're beginning of each quarter. Yeah, we are.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
Nope.
This will be fielded
Not
at the
this quarter.
6. And he'll get it up past the 20
corner.
to the 22-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
We'll see if they can pick it up. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Messed me up.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Here's Perkins on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. Caught offside, it's Beckham.
Oh, God.
Shifts by him at the 25.
God.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, that's the Kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Where the hell my defense
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
They'll run. It's Vereen. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, off goes Manning, and on comes the Giants kicker Aldrich Rosas for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will tie things now at 19 all. So where would these guys be without their kicker so far? That's now 4 field goals for him. And as mentioned, this last one ties the game.
I'll tell you where they'd be. They'd be 12 points back. He single-handedly kept them in the game. Or should I say, single-footedly.
New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Gun! You got 4. Leopard! Watch it now, Barney! Over!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Over! All right, now, lucky 56!
McCown to throw on 2nd down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards.
We're about to go to the 4th.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Oh, yeah. They got everybody.
Yeah, you see. Oh, crap. Okay, put him back in. And halfback. Oh, we can just press triangle?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it's not, it's put on my starter. Oh. Yeah, it did work because I got everybody's back in. Yeah. Ooh, what? No, I don't want him in there. They tried to put Forte back in. I was like, no, I don't want him in. I don't need him hurt. All right, I got everybody back in. Oh, wait. You got Gino in there too, huh? Oh. Okay. No, I don't want him. Oh, no.
Defense showing blitz. Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They go again with McGuire.
Come on, dude. You had to go.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Leopard! Here we go now! Leopard! Blue 90! Blue 90! Go!
And the play clock's running down. On 3rd down.
Oh,
it's
jeez.
McGuire. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation.
Oh,
Kick the
no.
field goal.
Okay,
And
good.
Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out. And you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Are you kidding me?
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Now Manning on the bootleg.
Oh, no.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Oh. Unreal.
They give him a gain of 38.
Left. Hey, gun. Well said. 288. Zebra.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard.
That's all right. Do we? Look at your. Oh, you mean the running back?
It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think. Right.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9. Working from the gun. Manning.
Oh, gee.
The swing pass caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now,
Again?
here we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points. They will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return.
Oh, God, he was
The
right
Jets
there.
offensive unit ready to get going here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Hauled in by Anderson, left side. Past the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh,
He'll be
damn it,
after
though.
a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here we go now. 3 and out.
Oh.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Jets on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. They'll need to get the play off quickly. McCown. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
What?
Austin Safarian Jenkins. 15-yard touchdown grab.
I was trying to do the high point. I don't know why he threw it low.
Quarter. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Yeah. Who, McGowan?
Catanzaro out now as he'll
Until he
kick
got
this one
hurt.
away. And this will be a touchback as that
No, it's
sails
all right.
over the end line.
I'm okay.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
We
And they're
are
hoping to
okay
redo
with
their
that.
efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Oh, my
When you score
God.
points,
Oh,
it's a whole lot
my
better view
God.
than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Oh,
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
you had it all the way.
12 yards there as they move the chains. And the Giants' all-time leader in passing yards and completions and touchdowns, just another connection.
No doubt about it. That's the Eli Manning we know. Pushing the ball downfield and with proficiency.
The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Guilt trip is here, baby. Guilt trip is here.
That's what I want right there.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Hey, watch left, watch left. I'm on.
From the gun, it's Manning.
Oh,
And his
Nice
throw's going to be
recovery.
incomplete. He was
Claiborne,
trying to hit
nice
his big
recovery.
receiver, Brandon Marshall, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
All right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down.
he's
His first
the
punt,
announcer
45
agrees.
yards. This looks good as well.
oh.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as old Ringo.
Now let's go. Over. Detroit.
McCown now on
Oh,
first
no,
down.
no, no.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jonathan Casillas leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right.
Set. 3-19.
McCown throwing on second. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Jets on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 16.
Hurry up, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Shotgun here for McCown.
Oh! No!
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
He had it too. He
That
had
would
it.
have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this one will not be
it's
returned
all right.
as
I'm
it
not
sails
gonna
out of
get it.
bounds. The New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession.
Yeah, I
and that's
know.
become
I
too
was
familiar
sacrificing
of a
that for
refrain.
that.
Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
I read it.
The work he's getting.
Watch it be one of my guys.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Rico. Set. Blue 80.
Throwing again. Manning. And the
Oh.
hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want,
What
get
the
in
hell's
sync,
Ely
practice
doing
it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively,
was.
a dime look, 6 DBs. Shotgun now for Manning. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Oh!
Terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early
damn.
or a little late, chances are there's going to be
I
someone
don't know,
there. And sure
but I
enough, this one's going
thank
the
him
other
very
way.
much.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Set. Green 39.
And now here's a carry heading left.
Oh.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Oh.
It's Anderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7.
Oh.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. So now it's 1st and goal.
Now let's go.
To throw, it's McCown.
Oh.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because
Probably
at this
would have.
point
I'm
in the
kind of
game,
glad he did
it
too.
almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to
Oh.
the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They'll wind up losing missing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Cat and Zero's kick is right through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. On 1st down, Manning. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Peters.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh! Nice spin.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw.
Yeah. Oh!
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Now Manning, gotta have this one. He finds Beckham, complete.
Damn it.
It's a gain of 21 that time. And the Giants are going to get a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll look to throw.
Oh!
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. He's back to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram
Nice.
in the final
Nice.
minute. And the Giants are an extra point away from leading this game. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Okay, here we go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and
I
send this
need
one
a
away.
Saints play right now.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you
Can't get
no,
a
he was
He's
there, he
taken
was
down.
there, he was
What a
there.
huge play at this point in the game. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Damn
One of the
it.
toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath. Can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
Damn it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
No, Jack, Patriots,
Now McCown got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are close to finishing off this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Good damn
A
game.
lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come
That was
by.
a good
They
game.
were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
That was a damn good game. That was a damn good game. You still there? Oh, man, I can't believe I gave up that touchdown. I cannot believe I gave up that touchdown.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.